boys and girls. So we talked a little bit about this in class, but I thought we could spend just a little bit more time learning about the ribosomes and what they do. So they are protein factories. The ribosomes make proteins, and I had showed you before, the ribosomes, they get RNA, right? And then they're like, okay, the RNA says I need this, and the RNA says I need that, so I'm going to get some amino acids. Here's an amino acid, here's an amino acid, oh, here's a bunch of amino acids, okay. And then what does my RNA tell me? My RNA tells me to build this type of protein. Okay, it says put that there. Then it says put that there. Then it says put this one there. It says put that one there. And then it says put that one there. And this is my protein. But maybe a different RNA comes and it tells you to take the same amino acids, but put them in a different shape. So then, oh no, okay, my RNA says put this here, and then my RNA says put that there, and then my RNA says put this one here, and then my RNA says put that one there, and then the RNA says, uh-oh, gotta put it back, it fell off. Okay, the RNA says put that one there, and then the RNA says put that one, oh no, put it up here. And look, same amino acids, those are the little things that you build proteins out of. Amino acids, uh-oh, my amino acids are falling off. Amino acids they build proteins, but proteins, even though you might have the exact same little building blocks, the shape of the proteins is super important. It tells you what the protein is going to do, what it's like, what it's going to function as, right? The shape is super important. If I have a box of Legos, I can build those Legos into a boat, and then I'm like, it was a cool boat, but I'm tired of that boat. I can take it apart. I can use all the exact same Legos. I can build a bridge. And then I'm like, yeah, this is a cool bridge, but I'm getting tired of this bridge. I can take all those same Legos apart, build them back together, and make a house, and then I have a house, right? So they're like Legos. You can take them apart, and you can put them into different shapes, and the shape of the thing is really important. A boat is not a bridge, and a bridge is not a house. Those are three very different things. So we're going to learn a little bit more about the ribosomes and what happens. So we made our Play-Doh cell right here, and we have our Play-Doh nucleus, and we have the little membrane that goes around our Play-Doh nucleus. We love membranes with their locks and keys to let things in and out. So here is our nucleus, and our nucleus has almost all the DNA of our cell. We learned about how our little mitochondria have their own DNA, right? But we're not going to worry about them. We're going to worry about almost all the DNAs inside our nucleus. So we want to tell our ribosomes what to make. Well, we have to send them instructions, but we can't send the DNA out of the nucleus because it's really long. It's super long, and then it gets all twisted up, and it's all bunched up inside of there, just like we were learning about things like how intestines are super long, but they're actually all bunched up inside your body. So all this DNA is bunched up inside of there. Can't send all of it out. It's way too long. Nobody wants to read it. The ribosomes would be like, no, too long, no, not going to read that. So they're going to send out something called RNA, right? So RNA is like a transcription of the DNA. So transcribe really just means to write something down. So here's an example of transcribing. Let's say your grown-ups say, transcribe this. That means write it down. And they say, put the milk in the refrigerator. So you would write down, put the milk in the refrigerator. That took a long time. If you wanted to save time and shorten it, instead of saying put the milk in the refrigerator, you could write put the milk in fridge. We shortened some words, we left some words out, but we still know what it means. Put the milk in the refrigerator, right? It's the same thing. So that's kind of like what RNA is. It's a shortened message that gets the same point across, but we're not going to send the whole DNA, we're going to send our RNA. So what we're going to send out is actually our RNA, and the first RNA, we call it mRNA for messenger RNA. So here's our messenger RNA, and it kind of looks like a comb in my imagination. It's like a little comb, right? So here it comes out, and then it's going to go to our ribosomes. It's going to the ribosomes. It's going to the ribosomes. Okay, so it's going to the ribosomes. And on the way, little tiny bits of it breaks off, and we're going to call this transfer RNA. So in fact, I'm going to take these little things off there for a second. There's our little transfer RNA. So it looks pretty similar to our messenger RNA, but it's just short little bits and it breaks off. And this is happening inside the cell, but I'm doing it on the other part of the table because there's just a lot going on over here because we made our cells earlier. So here is my transfer RNA, and the transfer RNA is gonna pick up amino acids. So it picks them up because it's going around, and it's like, hey, amino acids, anybody want to ride? And the amino acids are like, yeah! And now in real life, they don't actually talk. But because we're playing pretend with Play-Doh, I like to imagine that they talk. So when you go to high school, you're going to learn a lot more about how this happens in detail. That's okay. We're just having fun for right now. So here is my transfer RNA, and then I've got my little amino acids that it picks up, and then we're going back to the ribosome. And now I'm going to be the ribosome. I'm like, I'm the ribosome. I'm the ribosome. Okay. I've got my RNA and it's telling me I need stuff. And then, oh, here comes my transfer RNA. So I've got my messenger RNA. Here's my transfer RNA. And now these are like little locks and keys. We've learned about locks and keys on the outside of the cells. We've learned about how sometimes, you know, how different atoms can bond together to make molecules, but some of them don't like to bond and some of them do. So these are gonna fit, and they're only gonna fit with the right ones, kind of like the lock and key. I can't just put my key in the door to your apartment. It opens my apartment door, but it won't open your apartment door because it's the key to my lock. So they're gonna bind together, and I'm gonna bind mine together like that. Bind, 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 bind. Let's see if I can pick it up without breaking it. Just like that. I'm gonna bind them together like that. And then out's gonna come our proteins. Now I just did this in a really, really simple fashion with Play-Doh, so it doesn't really look just like this inside of your cell. But if you would like to see a really cool 3D animation of what it actually does look inside of your cell, you can click on the link down below. They'll show you the ribosomes, right? So instead of me just going, I'm a ribosome, they'll show you real ribosomes, well, animated ribosomes, and they'll show you RNA, and you'll get to see protein synthesis. That means proteins being formed. So go ahead, click on that down below, and you can practice making proteins at home. I would love to see the proteins that you make at home. Feel free to send me pictures of your proteins if you make them. Okay, have fun. Bye.